morning, Ms. Mahlape.
Good morning, Chair.
Good morning, Ms. Sorry, Ms. Muhlaseni. Good morning to everybody gathered here and to those watching remotely. Ms. Mahlape.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Chair, and good morning, co-commissioners. For the record, Chair. Oh God, I said Ms. Mahlape. you did not even realize it. Well, it's because both are right, technically.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, today we intend to lead 2 witnesses. And our witnesses today will be on the theme of political interference. Our first witness is in the box, Major General Anthony Gopal. Just to place his testimony in proper perspective, I would like to remind the commissioners that General Mkhwanazi, during his testimony in dealing with matters of political interference, he does so from paragraph 243 to 251, and he specifically references the incidents that General Gopal had with the minister in this regard. The commissioners will recall that General Mkhwanazi tendered an annexure MK21, being the affidavit that the Major General had deposed to in an ongoing investigation. So he comes here today to confirm in part the contents of that affidavit and what General Mkhwanazi attributed to him at the time. Major General will be led by my learned friend, Ms. Muhlaseni. We are ready to proceed, and I believe that the witness is ready, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, General.
Good morning, Commissioner Chairperson.
Thank you. Will you be swearing or affirming?
I will take the oath, Commissioner.
Thank you. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, General.
Good morning, Councillor.
Good morning. Before we start, can I confirm that you have 2 white files in front of you?
That is correct, Chair.
That's correct. They should have your name on the spine. 1 file should contain your witness statement, and the second file should contain an annexure bundle. Do you have that?
I confirm that, Commissioner.
Thank you. Could I ask you please to go to the file containing your witness statement?
I am there, Councillor.
Thank you. And if you go to the last page of that file, that should be page 11. Can you confirm that that's your signature at the bottom right corner of that page?
I confirm that, Chairperson.
Thank you. Please then confirm that this is your statement for purposes of the evidence you will give before the Commission today.
I confirm that, Chair.
And that you confirm the correctness of its contents and that you stand by them.
I confirm that, Commissioners.
Thank you, General. Remaining in that same file, could I ask you please to turn to page 1 of your witness statement?
I am there, Councillor.
Thank you. And we are then under the heading Introduction at paragraph 1. Could you please tell the Commission about your role in the SAPS with reference to the contents of paragraph 1?
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I was appointed in 2022 as the District Commissioner of Ilembe at the rank of Major General, and at the time I served there as a District Commissioner until May of 2025, where I was requested by General Mkhwanazi to assist him at his office as the Deputy Provincial Commissioner for Crime Detection in an acting capacity, which I'm still currently assisting with.
Thank you, General. If we then flip over the page, please, we go to page 2. There is a heading at the top of that page titled Background and Service History. Could you share with the Commission briefly your professional experience within law enforcement?
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I currently am serving 35 years of service in the South African Police Service. Between 1990 up and until 1997, I was on the lower ranks of operational work at different police stations. But from the year 2001, specifically, I then joined what we would call the SMS level, which is not the SMS level, the national components of the organization, working in different environments at 2001. Some of them being the National Inspectorate here in Pretoria, then being Protection and Security Services, which deals with the protection of VIP and the likes. And then I moved on into border security, where I served much of my time providing leadership in the environment at a senior management level in the border security environment from 2007 at the level of brigadier until 2022.
Thank you, General.
Then,
please proceed.
Chair, amongst the many courses that I had undertaken, I will just emphasize and focus on the senior management level, managerial, which is an important aspect of being able to be competent and a person that will be able to discharge his or her responsibilities. One being the Executive Development Management Program, which I had undertaken. I successfully undertook that program. And then I also did some courses here in Pretoria with the policy and efficacy inspections, development as well. And then I completed a course on public administration in the space of training within the context of the South African Police Service. In addition to that, Chair, my qualifications span over a few qualifications, one of it being an extracurricular diploma in forensic auditing, the second being a diploma in the National Diploma in Policing. Then I moved on to studying the bachelor's in policing and successfully undertook that. I then continued to diverse a little bit on my studies, and I went into the Master in Technology of Forensic Investigation. And I successfully completed that master's, and I'm currently undertaking my PhD in the criminal justice, focusing on cybercrime, which I am at an advanced stage. Chapters are submitted, and I'm working with my professor. That's about a background of my education and courses, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Please then turn over the page to page 3. You will see then at the top of that page, we have a heading titled My Interactions with Minister Mchunu. Immediately beneath that, we have a subheading titled The Murder of Councillor Mabhida. I'm going to ask you to start at paragraph 8 and to narrate your interaction with the Minister with reference to that subheading, please.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, my interaction with Minister Mchunu was over two specific aspects. The first one, which I will deal with now, is in relation to the murder of Councillor Mabhida, who was a councillor in the municipality of Mandeni. Chair, I received a call from the Minister on the 5th of February, around 8:17. And at the time of receiving the caller was inquiring about, what transpired with the murder of this particular councillor. I did not recognize the voice at that time, nor did I have Minister Mchunu's number stored on my phone, so I didn't recognize this caller. And after the caller had outlined, what the call was about, I then politely asked the caller, "Can you please tell me to whom am I speaking?" And it is when the minister said it's Minister Mchunu. And I then immediately placed that voice with Minister Mchunu, and then I said, "Minister, I'm sorry, I do not have your number on my phone, and I did not recognize your voice," and I greeted the minister politely. Then, after that we started that conversation, I did brief the minister, and I did say to the minister what had transpired in the incident of the murder of Councillor Mabhida. Chair, with your indulgence, there is some detail of what had transpired in the actual shooting of the councillor outlined in my paragraph 10. If the Commissioner and the Chair will allow me, I would prefer not to narrate the details to cause some kind of secondary trauma to the family that might be listening to my testimony today, if that's in order.
Ms. Mhlasedi, from where I'm sitting, that is in order. Do you?
100%, Chair.
Yes.
The witness can continue without detailing the contents of paragraph 10.
Thank you, Chairperson.
Yes, thank
Chair,
you.
after having given that particular feedback of what had transpired and how the murder was undertaken to the minister then told me that I must keep him abreast of the investigation. And I then said to the minister that I'm not investigating the murder, although it happened in my district at the time, and that the murder was being investigated by the political task team. The minister then asked me...
You mean the political killings task team?
Commissioner, maybe I'll put it to you this way, Chair.
Yes.
At the time, now for the sake of public record, everybody is calling it in its full the political killings task team. At that time, it was just referred to as a political task team.
All right.
So now we use it more often. So in the context of the originality of my conversation with the minister, it was simply political task team. I didn't use the word killing in that
But
context.
I'm looking at paragraph 11 of your statement. You also referred to it as...
Yes, that's correct, Chair. No, you're correct that I wrote it in this full abbreviated acronym.
Actually, in words, not the acronym, you say political task team, as you are saying now.
Yes.
But in brackets, you say PKTT.
That's correct, Chair.
Anyway, thanks. Please continue, General.
No, thank you, Chair. So, Chair, I did tell him that that is the team that's investigating it. And the minister then asked me, but why are they investigating the case? I had instructed that these cases be investigated at the police station where the crime takes place. And understanding why, in my own way, I tried to explain to the minister that when it comes to the political killings, the team that is investigating these kind of murders are better equipped and trained to understand the modus operandi of how these murders take place, who are the normal hitmen that are contracted. I tried to explain to him that they can do a better linkage, because if a police station investigates a case here, he wouldn't know how it is related to another murder in another police station across the province in a totally different district. So it made easier sense for better investigation to apply that kind of centralization of these dockets for investigation. The minister didn't respond to my response when I told him that.
General, my apologies, General. Perhaps before you continue, in paragraph 12, the first sentence there, you indicate that the Minister inquired why the task team was investigating the murder, and then you say, as he had given a clear direction that all political killing murders must be investigated at the stations. What did you understand that direction to be a referral to at that time?
Chairperson, I had absolutely no understanding of what the minister at that time was referring to, a clear direction, and to whom and to where. He just simply said that you must understand, Chairperson, I'm receiving a call for the first time in my life from any minister. So I'm not going to be the one to question the minister about what direction you're talking about, where did you give it, and what context. So it is just as it is. I've narrated the story, Chair.
Can I just ask, good morning, General.
Morning.
Before this call, in this particular part of your call with the minister, had you ever become aware of an instruction that political killings must be done at the district level or the station where they occurred?
Chair, the first time I came to understand about some kind of contention around this issue of the political task team and the minister was when I viewed and watched the portfolio committee where General Mkonazi was narrating a story about the political task team. It is the first time I had viewed or got to hear about some aspect or contention, because at a provincial level, this was not a topic for us. It was not in our space or sphere of discussion, in our span of control. I hope that brings...
Just to clarify, to be clear for the record, this discussion this explanation by General Mkwanazi that he's referring to is at the March 2025 parliamentary appearance.
That is correct, Chairperson.
Committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. General, you can continue your evidence. You were dealing with the contents of paragraph 12 and 13.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, so having given that explanation to the minister, that they better understand, the political task team understands the patterns of how to these crimes and how to investigate them. The minister then, like I said, then thanked me for the feedback, but he still asked me if there's any development, I must keep him abreast. So that's how our call had ended. My call had ended with the minister.
Thank you, General. Could I ask you to please turn to your annexure bundle? To please go to page 10 of your annexure bundle.
Sorry, Councillor, page?
So annexure bundle, page 10. Page 10. It will be a document labeled annexure AG3.
I'm with you, Councillor.
Thank you. And General, please identify what this document is.
Chairperson, I went into my WhatsApp in preparation of this statement, and I did what I'd call my own export of my entire conversation with the minister that I had with him on WhatsApp. And I then printed that, and I annexed that to my statement.
So for clarity, General, for example, in paragraph 8 of your statement, when you indicate that you received a WhatsApp call from that number beginning with 082, do you see that?
That's correct.
That's correct. If you look at annexure AG3, the contact you have saved there as Minister Mchunu?
That is correct.
Is that the number
yes,
indicated in paragraph 8?
that is correct.
Thank you. So if we were then to go back to the last paragraph where you gave evidence of, if you look at paragraph 13 of your statement.
Perhaps before.
I apologize.